The purpose of this video is to show you how to register for a tournament using the GameOfficials system. Begin by navigating to kyreferees.gameofficials.net. When you arrive on that screen, it will show you what you see here. And use the same username and password that you use to register for courses and to renew your license. If you've forgotten your username and or password, click here, the Forgot Username or Password button, and it will walk you through a process to recover yours. Please do not create a new user account. Once you have your username and your password, click Login. And on this screen, it has me currently logged in as an official in group 1280. So what I want to do next is to change groups. So I'm going to go down here on the left hand side where it says Change Identity. Click there. And then there's two different identities that this account has. The group 1280 is for registration and learning. That's to renew my license or register for classes. But because this is a tournament, they'll be using group 1146. And so I'm going to switch down here where it says as an official in group 1146. I'm going to click this switch button. And now, over on the left hand side, I'm going to find my way to where it says My Preferences and click here. This is the screen that will allow us to express our interest and availability for a specific tournament. So I'm going to click on this plus button next to League Tournament Preferences. I'm going to find the tournament that I'd like to express interest for. And then insofar as working area preferences, this particular tournament is not taking advantage of a specific set of fields that I could express interest for, so I'm not going to click anything in there. And then down here, this is really useful for assigners so that way you can say this is the most amount of games I'd like to referee in a day. And if you have location preferences, schedule preferences, team preferences, that type thing, you can type in those fields. So I'm going to say that I don't want to work any more than 4 games in a day, and I'm going to press save. There's one other thing that we want to go back to My Preferences and do. So I'm going to click on My Preferences again, and I want to add a game conflict. So this is someone in my family that plays for a team that might be in the event. This is someone that maybe somebody, a child that I have is playing in the event. So because I am talking with respect to this tournament called the Derby Cup, I'm going to click on the Derby Cup League, and then under team you'll see that there's all these teams listed. And so I'm going to just randomly pick one. Don't know who these folks are, but we're going to click them. And then, so I can click Block Availability, which would not allow the assigner to assign me to a game that takes place whenever this team is playing. And or I could just say, you know, my son is playing in the U14 boys division, and I'm going to click there, U14 boys, male. I might even type in here, plays for the Dragons, and hit save. Now when I click on this block availability, that's only with respect to top portion of this. Then I'm going to click Save. It gives me, wants to make sure that I'm correct. I'm doing this on purpose. So I'm going to click OK. And now I could add another conflict, if I had more than one. I can always go back and edit those by clicking on the Edit button. And so now I'm ready to set my availability. So this system assumes that I'm not available until I tell it that I am. So I'm going to go to the dates of this tournament are April 24th through the 26th. So I'm going to click on 24th. I'm going to tell it to let me use advanced options, and that's going to allow me to do more than one day at a time. I'm going to click inside there, go to the 26th, and I'm going to say that I'm available all day. For this group, I'm going to say that I'm available all day, and then I'm going to click on the group KSRA. If you referee a lot and use the system quite a bit, you may have more than one group that you express availability for, so make sure that you choose the one that says KSRA and that you are available during those times. Once again, please do not put that you're not available, because the system already assumes that you're not. And then save. Now let's say that on Saturday I'm not available in the afternoon. I click on the Edit button next to Saturday. It brings this screen up. I'll uncheck all day and then let's say I can start and as early as 7 a.m. but I need to be finished. The last game, I need to be able to walk off the field by 12 o'clock noon. So this means that it will not let me do like an 11:30 game, because it says that I have to be finished by 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to press Save Modified. It's just verifying that the information is correct. I'll hit OK. And so therefore I get this change down here. Once you've done that, you're good to go. You should begin receiving correspondence that are sent out to anyone that's expressed interest. And that's all there is to it. So thanks. If you have any questions, just send an email to the referee assigner for that specific tournament.